Chapter 2. Education. We are determined to be masters of our fate, owners of our wealth, and capable of removing the adjective dark from the name of our continent. Education, that of the nation and of the individual, is the bastion of this goal. Knowledge paves the way to love, and love in its turn fosters understanding, and leads one along the path of great common achievements. Loyalty inspires understanding, and understanding cooperation. These are the clearest evidence of strength. The solid basis for all lies in education. It is education which allows people to live together and makes them avoid the pitfalls of immorality and induces respect for the law. Truly, the attainment of these high aims is based on education, the helping of people to live together, to avoid indulgence, immorality, and lawlessness. An awareness of our past is essential to the establishment of our personality and our identity as Africans. Education, work, and diligence are the main foundation of our national existence. To command and to be commanded is the fruit of education and unity, of which confidence is the result. Education of the youth is the surest guarantee for a better life. In all the countries we have visited, we have noted that education is the basis for the greatness, the power, the pride and prosperity of a nation. A well-informed public opinion is essential to the growth of political and social awareness. Only he who is informed can comment on his nation's development, and only by such comment can errors be corrected and progress stimulated. The construction of edifices for required schools is not the real problem. The problem is to awaken the people to the need for such schools. The possession of degrees alone does not classify anyone as fully educated. The person who claims to know everything, as the scriptures say, is like sounding brass and tinkling cymbal. Universities stand today as the most promising hope for constructive solutions to the problems that beset the modern world. Promises which prevent the peaceful cooperation of nations, problems which threaten the world and humanity with death and disaster. From the universities must come men, ideas, knowledge, experience, technical skills, and the deep humane understanding vital to fruitful relations among nations. Without these, would order, for which we have so long strived, cannot be established. A university is the fountain of learning. Seek knowledge, and there you shall find it. A fundamental objective of the university must be the safeguarding and the developing of the culture of the people which it serves. From the universities, too, must come that ability which is the most valuable attribute of civilized men everywhere, the ability to transcend narrow passions and to engage in honest conversation. For civilization is by nature the victory of persuasion over force. The mere existence of a fund of knowledge is not enough. Unless knowledge is nurtured and nourished by devoted teachers and eager students alike, it will, like a pool of water following the rains, change its hue and slowly disappear. A school is to shape one's character, just as looking into a mirror could rid himself of the dirt that is on his person. Likewise can one shape his character by education. Man would prefer to speak of his nation in terms of its educated men and women, rather than by recounting the size of the population. It is understood that the independence of mind created by education individually will have, as a result, the creation of an independently minded nation. Humanity by nature is gifted to think freely, but in order that his free thought should lead him to the goal of liberty and independence, his way of thinking must be shaped by the process of education. The development of the resources of intelligence which education draws forth from our people, vital as it is, without moral inspiration and guidance, can never of itself work for the good of all. All the knowledge to be drawn from the foundational of education not only contributes to the well-being of mankind and to the performance of humanitarian deeds, but is also a veritable pillar upholding the liberty of the land. The catastrophe which was brought about by human hands during the past years can be avoided in the future by religion and hope in God, which should be in the heart of the people. This can be achieved by education, which, if not borne by the youth, the effort which is made for peace will be in vain. As the Gospel tells us, a house built upon strong foundations can never be overthrown by storms. Similarly, when people are built up with minds well formed by education and knowledge, no trial of whatever kind can conquer them. Education and the quest for knowledge stop only at the grave. From truth alone are born liberty, and only an educated people can consider itself as really free and master of its fate.